Leo, how you doing? So you might ask what this is, but your spirit wants you to know something musically. You might be into music and you might be doing something like this, or you've got the vibe, positive vibe. Okay, we're going to go into your reading in a second because we've got something new also. We're going to do a roll the dice tarot reading as well. Okay, but generally your spirit wants you to know this, Leo. Ready?
We don't fear, we got the spirit in.
We don't fear it, we got the spirit.
We don't fear, we got the spirit in. We don't fear, we got the spirit in. I hear the bullet scratching on the microphone. We don't fear, we got the spirit in. I hear the bullet.
So I hope you like it. That's going to be out on Angel Radio very soon. If you want to subscribe to the other channel, you can find it in the link provided below. But I thought sometimes, you know what, instead of channeling, because I haven't got time, I might actually just do what your spirit wants you to know and make a very quick beat. I was going to sort of like do it slowly, but I just thought, oh, let's just give you it as it is. So for a lot of you, we're going to talk about this in a second, okay, because that's going to be a spirit bonus message. It's going to give me a number or a couple of three numbers, and I'm going to add them together and tell you what pretty much star signs that you could be dealing with, and then also some bonus cards of what your actual spirit wants you to know. You could have like a so if you haven't seen this channel before, as being a Leo, you can also watch this as an Aquarian, because I'm a numerology tarot card reader as well, which means a number 8, life path number 8, or any 8, which is also a Leo and an Aquarian. So any placement, no matter what, you can watch it as an 8, okay, and see if there are messages there for you. But if you get lost, there are videos below. You could really be dealing with a Virgo. I'm hearing get lost, Virgo. I'm sorry, but get lost. That's what I'm hearing. I just want to get lost. I'm also hearing get knotted. You could be dealing with a Piscean and hearing like get knotted or something like that. Or I just want to get married. Some of you just want to get married. Like, I just want to get married to you. Like, I want to tie the knot. You know, what kind of knot are you trying to put me in? You're trying to put me into a contract that I really don't want to be in. You're putting me into a circumstance that I feel as if I don't want to answer. It feels like that there's a question and an answer in your energy, Leo. And I've got something that's on my mind, a little bit like Elvis Presley. And you are always on my mind. You've got to be dealing with a Sagittarian Taurus placement of 5. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. But the trouble is that you're always on my mind, but I just don't know what you're doing. So for a lot of you, you could be dealing with a 2 energy somewhere, and you're always on my mind, but I never really know whether we're together or whether we're apart. Okay. Excuse me, Leo. I'm also trying to cut down on the cigarettes. Okay, some of you might be trying to stop smoking, or you work in a vape shop, I'm also hearing. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing vape shop. Or work in a shop. You physically work in a shop altogether, and it's like I don't know what I'm doing from one day to the next because my shifts and my hours have possibly changed, and I don't know what I'm doing from one day to the next. Okay, I'm also hearing Wendy, the name Wendy or Witten, Mandy Witten, life path number 8. You're right, Mandy, but like I don't know what I'm doing from one day to the next. Like my energy seems to be shifting and changing. I don't think it's, well, it's your energy, but I think, like I said before, it's around a timeline. It's around work. It's around, have I got any, or do I just need a break, or like a break? I keep hearing breakaway, like a breakaway or breakout, like a flare up of skin, or a breakaway, like I just really feel like a holiday, and that I'm like something's coming up, but it's kind of like this. I need to give you a question. I've given you a question, but I need an answer first, because it feels like I need an answer first before you can do it. Okay, but well, before I can do it is what they're saying. So some of you, it's a question that you may have asked, but you may not have got something in reply. So I don't know if you're sending out CVs or sending out Stevie or sending out something and wanting to know if it's going to be returned and reciprocated or not, because I'm picking up like an actual CV. Now that might be CV Gate if you do something like this, okay? But I keep hearing CC or Coco, Mexico, or like Lion's Gate, something about leaving the gate open. Honey, leave the light on for me. So Leo, but the Lion's Gate, be careful if you've got dogs that they don't get outside of your gate. That was in the warning reading. One of them said warning, the other one said I changed it, important or something like that, and it was around the dog is just about to get out the penitentiary. Okay, so someone is just about to get out of something, or like get out of free. I'm hearing get out of jail free card, like I need to get out. I just need to get away, I need a break. Some of you, this is just physically needing to go out, like needing to go on a holiday or something like that. But for some of this message, it's coming through where this is a get out of jail free card. I keep hearing Jaybird or so, J, Julia, Justin, Jasmine, but like a Jaybird, like something to do with around a bird. Or is it this dog again? This dog again, this physical dog. I keep channeling an energy of a thing being, or Stephen, but like a thing, Stephen King, but like a thing being in someone's way. Like they spend more time with this dog or with their birds or with a few birds or jailbirds. I keep saying jaybirds or jailbird, but bird, the name bird, anybody that's also called bird. But I keep hearing like they keep spending more time with their parrot or something, or the name partridge or parsons or parrot, or someone that just keeps copying or mimicking something. Like you say it and then they say it. It's like when I say a word, you say it on top of me. Like you layering things. Might be this layer cake. You could be dealing with Daniel or Dan or Daniel Craig or the name Craig. So Craig or Dan or Daniel or Danielle. Okay, I'm also hearing. But like layer cake. Things layering on top of one another. Okay, things piling up. Okay, things piling up. So I don't know if your workload is extremely heavy and you're happy with that, and your workload is piling up. Like everything seems to, okay, they keep saying that everything seems to be piling up on top of somebody. Okay, so I think that the stress and the burden that you may be feeling yourselves, Leo, is the stress keeps piling up, like the workload keeps piling up. Again, we're going back to that warning message, that same warning message, where I said, where it channeled warning message collectively, and I was saying that, and I held my hand on here and I said, it's piling up, like it's something is piling up, like this evidence against somebody is physically piling on top of one another, or like this stack, like a stacking system and music or equipment, or like a stacking, like, well, I keep saying stacking system, or stacking sister, like I'm stacking my sister. Really? Are you putting her on a shelf? I'm going to put my sister or brother on a shelf. Oh, okay. Some of you could have, you've got an urn, the name Ernest or Ernie, or a physical urn, okay? And you're putting somebody of ashes, or the name Ashley, or Skylar or Tyler, but ashes, I'm hearing ashes to ashes, dust to dusk, dust till dawn, the name Dawn, or like putting like ashes and someone on a shelf, okay? Because I keep hearing someone stacking shelves, like having to go to this shelf and stack it, like people that work in like huge supermarket stores and they stack shelves, unless you're like, and you're stacking and throwing boxes out there, like boom, it's just to throw the boxes and chuck a couple of fish and boxes in there. So you really could be dealing with like a, I don't know, from Boongate or London, okay, and you're like stacking fish, or you're on the fish market. Hello, Belinda? Hello, yes, madam, I would like a squid. Really? We don't sell squid. We sell Pisces though. Oh, do they? Why is Pisces on a shelf? Because they are. Because they're individual. They're on their own, madam. This fish is extremely expensive. It's a salmon or something like that. And it's like, if you want some salmon, it's expensive than just what a little meanie like carp is, right? So I don't know what that is. But like, I don't know, some of you could work at like Boongate, London, or like on the fish market, or like on the deli or something like that, or the delicatessen, and like all this kind of thing, and like, hello, would you like some fish? Is what I'm hearing. So I don't know. Anyway, something though, let's go back to the most important messages there for you, Leo. I'm feeling that something is stacking on top, like it's layering up, like it could be Patron, hopefully it's my Patron, but like something is layering up on top of one another, and it seems to be building and building and building. I mean, you got a tower, you got 7 energy, so you could really be dealing with like a Cancerian or a life path 7, but like it's stacking up and stacking up and stacking up, and some of this is circumstantial evidence that it is, or the name Evie or Devi or Stephen, but like you know, or from Devon. You've also got someone here from heaven, because I get this feeling of this urn and this ashes or Ashley being put on a like a pet, like, yeah, I mean, you've got the pedestal motion of like a stool. They keep saying something to do with a stool sample, also a stool sample, like someone needs to like give a wee test or something, or a pregnancy test, or like a stool sample to see if it's in your wee. They keep saying wee, unless you're from Ireland or something like that, and you go, let's wee all the way home. Unless you're no, what, who says wee? Scottish, from Scotland, wee. Yeah, is it we? I don't know. Knee. We are the knights that say knee. I don't know. Unless someone's like, stone him, you're a Judas. So, like, I don't know. But, like, yeah. Or, like, oh, from Blackadder. Was it Blackadder? No. Oi! Listen, I'm going to fight you. It's like, what do you mean you're going to fight me? It's like, I'll fight you with my hands behind my back. You've got to be dealing with a Piscean or something like that for a lot of you. Like being arrested and you got arrested development, or, like, this is court stuff and things like that. But, like, listen, we are the Queen's Guard and you are not getting past. It's like, I don't really care. It's like, right, I'm going to, like, chops his arm off. He's like, right, it's okay. I've got one arm. It's like, you're not going to fight me with that, bruv? Oh, no. Like, so, anyway, sorry, that came up in another reading. But, like, yeah, I'm hearing, like, something is building up and it's stacking up. Now, a lot of this, like I said, it's court-related stuff. And it's, like, having a, like, all this evidence seems to be piling up and piling up and piling up and piling up and piling up. Okay. Unless you've got piles, you know, unless you're going to shoot yourself or something and you've got piles, right? But something is piling up, or the name Pile, or Kyle. Oh, okay, there you go. Kylie or Kyle. Kyle. Okay. Someone's from, like, wherever that is, like, southern accent, like, southern drawn, like, okay. Okay, okay. And like, yeah, what the fuck is that, bruv? Y'all don't want to sing all sing like hell. It's a bit like Elvis Presley. Was he like Southern or Southern draw? I don't want to sing like hi here. I don't know. But I keep hearing like Kyle. So like off what do you call it? And it's like the teacher. Okay, so you might be a teacher or a coach or something like that, and you're like, I don't want to sing like hi. So however you northern or south, like, I don't know, I've never been, well I have been to America, but many years ago. Yeah, but something like that. Unless this is Ellis, I keep hearing Ellis, something Ellisy, Etsy. Some of you are on Etsy, like, oh no, I'm going to buy myself a new card deck off Etsy. So they keep saying Etsy or Sensi, or the sense that makes none. Y'all got a Libra here or the none, but like Sensi. Okay, I keep hearing like the sense that makes no sense whatsoever. So y'all lost metaphysically and fucked basically. But like yeah, so you got a case, this case being put together or something, suitcase and going on holiday for a lot of you, or a case of evidence that's being drawn up and having to go to court and all that. Solicitors, the name Laura also. Okay, but yeah, I keep hearing. What did I hear? Something. Oh man, what was that other message that was coming through there? Something. Yeah, I don't know. I keep hearing draw, like. So, like I said, anyway, some of you are going to like to court, things like this. Some of you have got southern draw, okay, or this is like Clint Eastwood. What was the name? There was names that I was picking up, wasn't there? Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry, I've lost it. You're dealing with a Virgo. See, what's this energy of like, I'm sorry, but I've lost. So I don't know if this is a court case and you're really worried about losing something. Like, I'm so worried that I'm going to lose. They keep saying win or lose. Something around 2. You know, like I said, life path, add them up. If that's a 2, that's a Libra. Watch the Libra. Okay, or it can be a specific Libra. It could just be that placement of 2. But it's kind of like this, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I'm going to win or lose. I don't know if I'm going to get you back or not. I don't know if we're going away or not. Are we going our separate ways? Like, you really could be dealing with a Piscean, some of you. Afraid not. Like, I don't know. Because see, there you go. It's in that. It's going to be. I'm going to do a live version. So you'll have to go over to Angel Radio. But it states it in the lyrics that I put on. So there you go. It's part of. It's probably why I put that on at the beginning. Everything happens for a reason. Okay. Fear not. Fear not. That's what I'm hearing. Fear not. A fair not. I'm hearing that's a fair knot you got yourself into there. Someone's from Ireland or something like that. And they're like, that's a fair knot you got yourself into there, boy, isn't it? So, like, yeah, that's a fair knot you got into. Because you see, from Ireland, that's where they call it a Celtic cross, basically. Oh, no, that's someone else here, sorry. Someone else is from up north. They say basically. So, basically, right, this is really how it is. Oh, no, I can't believe that. Basically, right. So basically. Right, so basic or base. hopefully it's not Freemasons or freebase. Okay, drugs, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, like Celtic cross is what's a knot corner? What is a knot corner? Well, it's not a corner. It's Irish. It means that it's not a corner. It's a Celtic cross. Okay, so you might be doing Celtic crosses or something like that, or noughts and crosses. What's that? Noughts and crosses. Noughts and crosses. So do you do puzzles? Puzzles and noughts and crosses, like you sank my battleship or something, or like naught, 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 naught. Norton, Graham Norton. Someone could be in a same-sex relationship, or you just watch a lot of Graham Norton. Unless it's Graham. Hearing Gary, Tina, Graham, Gray, David Gray. In the grey, in the clear. Something to do with Foo Fighters. Some of you might be having to go to the clinic or to see your physician or something like that, and trying to see if you're in the clear. Okay, which means that there may have been something going on with the body or the doctors or something like that, to see if I'm in the clear. Some of you, this, or the name Claire, also Claire Stimpson. So Simpson or Stimpson or Claire, okay, or Claire Street, or you just know somebody called Claire, okay. But like, yeah, they keep saying Claudia or Lars, Laura, Lars. Yeah, but you might be having to go to the clinic to see if you've got like something cleared up. Like this could even be a message and stuff like that. I just need to clear something up. Now you might be like sweeping up the Emerald Bar, which is what I call my Seven of Pentacles. So waiting to clear something up, basically. So I want to spread my wings and fly away, my queen. And but I need something like, well, you should have been sweeping up. You should have been sweeping up. Sweepstakes. Some of you are on the sweepstakes, like a lottery ticket or something like that on the sweepstake. Or you're going out to eat steak. I don't know. Steaks. The stakes are high. Gambling. Or you have Aquarius in some placement, you're coming up as an 8 and it's rolling the dice. Right, I'm just going to roll the dice. See what happens. Dionysus also. Jim Morrison. But like Dionysus or Diane, Dana. Or going to a diner, like an American diner. And put those burgers down. Again, I told you before, if you've been watching from the past readings, where I said, you're still eating burgers. Are you eating burgers or are you muff diving? What is it you're doing? Put the burger down. So I want to go to a burger bar is what I keep hearing. Like I want to go to a burger bar, like whatever they call them, Billy Five Bellies or whatever. Those fucking monstrous, really like fucking Homer Simpson donut burger thing. Right, whatever they're called. Three Bellies or five guys, right? You really got to be dealing with Sagittarius Taurus placement. 5 guys. It's like, I got 5 guys. Really? You got 5 men? Jesus, what are they going in? So, anyway, I've got 5 guys. 5 guys. Anyway, so let's see what the intentions are of your partner. Okay, so if you're connected with anybody, but there's a paradox energy here, trust me through number, because it can be during the energy of Leo, because it's also an Aquarian of 8. So, hang fire, hangman, Pisces, for a lot of you dealing with. Okay, so let's see what the intentions are of what your partner is going through. Do you know what I'm going through? Oh, well, you got sociopath energy, you got psychopath, empath, people that are waking up, realising, well, this is being turned down, basically. Let's just forget the control issues that everybody goes through, right? I've been turned down. I feel like that I've been turned off. I mean, is somebody trying to turn off a light switch? Or like you could be dealing with a Virgo, being turned off and turned down. Okay, but I'm also hearing like I'm going to have to turn it off, like a life support machine, or the lights, or like something, or the northern lights, hearing northern lights, or a northern light show. I'm going to have to turn the lights off. Like, turn the lights off, turn the light off. Will you please turn the light off? I mean, it's like, do you work for a care home? You work for a care home. Okay, and they normally have these automatic lights. As soon as you turn it on, it kind of blinks and then it goes off when you've left, and you're like, but in care homes they didn't have those, and they used to bitch and moan the fact that you just left the whole light on, but basically you were going to be back in a second with someone that would be ringing the bell all the time. So I keep hearing Bella or Anna. This Anna or Bella keeps coming up as well in readings. Annabelle. The Annabelle doll. Something to do with the Annabelle doll. Okay, so you might be watching that film. That's those two paranormal people that are on the film, and they kind of like do. Yeah, it's a film, right? It's a really good horror film. I'm a horror buff, sorry, but can't remember the name. But it's just finished at the pictures, and it should be coming on Prime or something soon, I would say. But like something like that, Paranormal Activity or something like that. An activity play is also what I'm hearing. Like play, Chucky play, like play. Chucky play. I don't know. Could be Aries, could be Tyler, right? But something to do with Chuck E. Cheese or something like that. Chuck E. Cheese. I think you had that before, like burgers. Put the burgers down, man. But like, yeah. So anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. Well, this is basically. I keep hearing Northern Lights. Something to do with a light show or like. I mean, like that, man. Did you see all those lights? But like the light show. They keep saying a light show. Light show. I don't know. But somebody here has been turned down anyway. Like I feel like that I've lost my spark. I've lost Mark. Where's Mark gone? Mark Lyons. Mark Lyons. Anybody called Lyons or Mark Lyons or Robbie? Robbie Lyons. Actually, he was Irish. He keeps coming through, don't you, Robbie? Robbie's giving people a message from my town and saying, "Thank you very much, Dangia. I love you very much. Thank you very much. I still love you and I'm still with you." So this person, if they're Irish, well, if they're any deceased loved one, they're saying that I'm still with you. Don't you worry, my pussy or my lion or your dog or your cat is still with you, they're watching you. So if you've lost an animal, if you've lost a human being, they're all telling me at once, trust me, you want to try being in my head. But like, yeah, they're telling you that they're still with you. Okay, Lions. Lionsgate. Lying in court is also what I'm hearing. Liar. You liar. You're lying around again, aren't you? Get up and do something. No, I just can't be bothered. Someone's on a break, on annual leave or on break or the name leave. But like, is on break. Like, it's just like, man, I'm on break and I'm so knackered, I am so tired, bruv. I can't keep up this appearance anymore. I'm going to have to drop my guard. Right? Can't keep faking it. So you could be dealing with like a Piscean somewhere or a third party and you see them as narcissistic, which you would because you're in a third party. But don't worry about it. It's not a political stunt. I'm hearing stunt man. Who was the stunt man? Evil Knievel. You could be dealing with I don't know what his name was though. Evil, like Evil Dead. Something to do with either Capricorn, Gemini, or a Scorpio, or Aries. This could be an Aries. Aries would come up as a 4 also. So this could be an Aries for a lot of you. Okay. Don't worry. Don't click off. Okay. We have to. This is Akashic Records channeling. This is what channeling is. Takes time to get your story out. It's not a generic cup and fish. Everybody's like, I just want the answer. It's not about that. It really isn't. Slow down. Some of you are listening to Paolo Nutini. Slow down. Remember how it used to be. Don't sell out. Sal, the name Sally or Sally. Bow down. Yeah. It used to be. Yeah, Paolo Nutini. Anyway, show me Leo's partner's intentions, what they're planning on doing. Oh, bugger, what can the matter be? Someone's mother's batshit crazy here. I don't know, I'm just saying. You've got a lot of very undisclosed disclosure energy. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't seem to know my head from my arsehole at the moment. They're not revealing anything. They are definitely not planning on speaking anytime soon. Okay. This kind of like, well, we're not speaking. We're not on very good terms. Some of you are speaking to your mother about your partner. I told you not to do that before, didn't I? But like, you know, everybody goes back to their telling a person that's controlling their controlling issues and so on and so forth. And then your karma strikes and then later on the person that deceived you. So anyway, I need to tell somebody. Who can I tell? Psychic medium. That's why I always leave my channel open, right? Personal readings. Everybody says, Steve, do you do personal readings? Yes, it's in the show more section, right? But like, Yeah, your partner, I can hear, like, I'm not really planning on doing anything any different any soon. And if you think that you're going to change me just because of the moon, then you're batshit crazy. Because you can't change me for who I am. If I am who I am, right, and you don't like me for who I am, then why is it that you can't close the book yourself and move on? Because you're not going to change me, and is this really just a whole waste of time? Is it pointless? Is there a point to the end? There isn't. There is no point, okay? So, like, there's a lot of undisclosed energy of wondering when this person's going to open up their feelings and emotions, but y'all could be dealing with a Scorpio, and they won't. They won't, okay? They are who they are. Scorpio represents change, but for them, what suits them when. So they can change like the wind, baby. You're dealing with someone like me with a Scorpio rising, they can change like the wind. They can be okay one day, the next day they're not. One day they let you in slightly and then you're in, and then you get used to that energy, and then they change the next day, and that fucking confuses the shit out of you. And like, why is it that you can't be like this every day? It's because I have a Scorpio placement. So if your person's got a lot of Scorpio placements, then basically I would move on and let that person just do what the fuck they want. If you're like really like having to go at them, right? But you know, that's the thing with a Scorpio placement is that they do represent change, but they only do it when they see fit for themselves or when they feel it. So if they feel like changing things up, they will. If they feel like opening up a little bit, they will. And they might do that one day, but then the next day they're completely different. And you can't understand why I love someone that hates me or won't commit to me like a feminine energy should, because they are a fixed emotional sign. They are a masculine sign, right? It's hard to get in, away, and from, to be so confused of why they do what they do, is because they are Scorpio. They rule the underworld. They rule it, okay? They've read the book right at the end. They know how they feel, okay? And they know who they are. And if you ever try to change one, you'll get fucked right up, okay? You really will. So, you know, well, emotionally, you'll be tangled up and played, okay? Queens of the Stone Age, tangled up and played, okay? So, let's see, King of Wands in reverse. Why is this? Scorpio. There you go. This could be an Aries Scorpio or Scorpio Aries person. Okay, but like I said, if that numerology comes to where that's an Aries Scorpio, that's a 4-4. Okay, that's a fork off. That's a 4. That's a 4-4 in the road. That is. Just throw an 8 up there, bruv. Just throw an 8. So, like, you could be throwing an 8 in a minute. We'll see. But like, roll the dice. But just throw an 8 in there. So this person could be Scorpio. Like me, I have it in the rising in 12th house also. Okay, so that's very fucking difficult for anybody, really, to live with me. So, you know, y'all got a very stubborn, arrogant person, as you may see them. You will see this person as stubborn and as arrogant to do what they want. That's me. I do what the fuck I want. I say what I want, I live how I want, and no one will ever change me, ever. And they'll get messed up with being around me by realising, Steve, you basically do what the fuck you want, don't you? Yeah. Does not God tell you to put yourself first and think of you, what makes you feel good about yourself, and basically fuck everybody else? Because that's what God teaches you, is that you have a wheel of fortune and destiny to fulfill within yourself, to be yourself. And when you are, someone blames you for being yourself, then why the fuck is the person here? That's what I'm saying. If you find a masculine energy, like stubborn and arrogant, and realising why they're not feminine, why are they doing exactly as they want? Because they know what they want, right? And they also know what they don't want. And what they don't want is bullshit. Okay, so, you know, you could be dealing with a Taurus, okay, which should also be a Sagittarian energy somewhere. Let's see. 3, because you're dealing with north and south energies here, with all this being in reverse. 3 of Cups. Yeah, Judgment. So this person's going through dynamic change. They're changing things about themselves, for themselves, when they want to. Okay, only on their terms. Okay, they'll throw a 2 and 8 up in there and confuse the situation. So it feels like someone wants back into this energy to reunite with the 3 of Cups. But the moon in reverse says the other person, on the other hand, may not be speaking about that and letting it know the fact that the other person still wants to be with them. Now, if you've sent out any kind of message and it hasn't been replied to, that's the feminine energy wanting to get back with the energy of the moon, but hasn't had a reply back yet to find out what the fuck is going on. So if you've got anything dynamically that's come up in your energy of like going to court and all these kind of things, that's not really known of what the fuck is going to happen yet. Okay, for a lot of you. The moon. Oh, Jesus, man. It's just so toxic at the moment, this energy. I think that's probably why you're not together. If you're split up and you're broke up, this is more than likely why you're not together. This is also someone's mother as well here, but this is where someone will throw the old, like, it's your mother's fault. You're a mother's boy, and you're this boy, and you're that boy. Or something about the boy, Cam or Cameron. Something about the boy. Okay, but generally, yeah. Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jasmine, Jay, Jack, Jason, James. Okay, James and the Giant Peach also. Something to do with Peachy Key or Keely. I'm also hearing Keely or Peachy Key. Peach. Peaches, that's probably that Bouffant Weasel Perm person that started moaning and bitching in the comment section. But yeah, I keep hearing like Peachy Key. But that thing, you see, that thing was in someone's way, and that's here. Now that's either an object or a person, but it's in the way. It's in the way for making this a successful connection, because at the moment it's undisclosed. You see, there's this energy of like being stubborn and arrogant and not giving something up. Now that can be not giving up my ego, not giving up the fact that I'm not with you, not giving this thing up for you, which could be jobs, work, children, all of those things. I'm not going to give this thing up for you, okay? So then your choices is like, give up the ghost, okay? So, yeah, well, that's what I've got so far, Leo. Leo or Aquarius, like I said, you can watch Aquarius reading. So here's the most exciting part, Leo, for any of you guys that did not switch off during the music section. That's going to be live on the other channel, by the way, if you want to go over there. Okay, that will be very soon. So we've got a dice app, okay? And what we're going to do is Diane or Dyson, okay, you might be having a Hoover, I'm also hearing, like a Dyson Hoover. Some of you are a cleaner, Tina, Tina, or you drive a Cortina, or like a Dyson Hoover, right? So anyway, we're going to do this and roll the dice and see what you've got, right? So you got an 18, so you got 9, so you could be dealing with a Virgo, okay? Could be dealing with a Virgo, number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. First card, okay? So you could be dealing with a Virgo. Okay, so you've got 16, so you could be dealing with a 7, life path. This could be a life path 9. You could be dealing with a life path 7 or a Cancerian for a lot of you, okay? I'm hearing life path though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is what Spirit wants you to know. Okay, so what have we got? I want to know what love is. I want you to show me psychic abilities. You and your partner, or just a person, but like I said, because of the whoever. Someone that does what I said, I have Aquarius and Venus, so I obviously do all of what I do, okay? So someone has strong, very strong psychic abilities. Now, you don't have to do things like this to be psychic, okay? But finding myself like getting a lot of messages and a lot of downloads, okay, and a lot of psychic hits and stuff like that also. A lot of synchronicities that seem to be coming up in your life where you're seeing a lot of numbers. You're probably hearing a lot of names that are making you think of the person, okay, but getting a lot of psychic downloads and a lot of hits in certain ways. I'm also hearing a hit number 1 album, hopefully, but like a hit number 1 or something like that. But psychic hit, psychic download, psychic medium, okay? I'm finding myself more and more comfortable when I relax, right, when I relax. This is also what I'm hearing like when I listen to music. Now me, I don't listen to meditation music, I actually create music. So creating music is my therapy. That is my therapy. My own design of therapy is making my own music, right? So some of you, you're listening to a lot of music, right? And you're probably noticing a lot of synchronicities and messages that are coming through in music. But this is the reason why I made Angel Radio, okay? Because it's obviously angel radio, listening to angels and connecting to the frequency of that, okay? So I made Angel Radio. So that's why I do all of this. So that's angels giving me messages where this part on here, I don't really want to play it, but we don't fear it. We don't fear it. We got the spirit. We don't fear it. We got the spirit. Okay. So don't fear it, Stephen. You've got the spirit. Okay. The spirit in the sky. I'm gonna go low when I die. When I die, I'm gonna lay me to rest. I'm gonna go to the place that's the best. There's silver. So I'm also hearing hi ho silver lining or lion. Another lion. Like ho hi ho or Heidi or Heidi Heidi hi hody hody ho. Some of you could be going to a holiday camp or someone's very camp. But like holiday camp or going camping. Okay. Tenting, camping. But I'm also hearing another Leo. Like two Leos. But you're going to get confused because of the Aquarian energy of 8 also, you see. So what's the psychic ability? So in my eyes, if you haven't and you've just seen the channel, go back and watch the last Aquarian reading. Okay. Psychic abilities for Leo. Why have they got psychic abilities for Leo? Sun. Oh, it's coming in. You might be spending a lot of money though. Be careful on overspending, okay? Also overspending energy. Now my energy's fine because I know how to regulate it. But this is something to do with rules and regulations, I'm also hearing. Something in the family, someone that has a gift in the family itself. In the family itself. So, like I said, you could have children or, you know, someone that's in the family that has a psychic gift here. What's the sun? Because that's growth. That's exponential growth for a person. Okay. What's the sun for? I mean, that's been in my chart. My sun and my moon placements are very, very close to one another. So I get that a lot, okay, a lot. I've got a huge placement where my sun is, okay. And that for me, that energy is like brimming with it, right? And I can just spend, spend. It's because the sun is like very present with me quite a lot, okay. I'm hearing my son is with me quite a lot, or my daughter. Your son or daughter is with you quite a lot. The sun. What's the sun for Leo here for? So this is kind of like intentions and energy that's floating around really, Leo. There is movement forward and there's hard work, okay? Hard work. There is also vacation, holiday vacation. This is going on a holiday, taking a break, having some time off work, maybe going to on a vacation or something. I just don't know with this energy or not yet. Finding. Yeah, you see, here. It's like you're on vacation here, Leo, possible here, right? And that because you have some time off, you're psychically connected to this person that's finding themselves offended by something or like not opening up. Okay, this is a 7 energy. It's Cancerian possible or a life path like mine. But like, you know, there might be this energy of like, not so easy am I just going to let you waltz back into my life like waltzing Matilda, okay? Unless your name's Matilda, or Emily, Melissa, Maria, Matilda, yeah, 4, Scorpio. She's dealing with my rising. So somebody wants back in, but they are very unsure of whether they're going to actually be letting them back in. Because this person, believe it or not, to popular belief, this is actually a good energy. Because this is the masculine energy. This is the person that puts themselves first. Okay, and realise there's a boundary. That's what we learn within our karma. That's why I've had so many growing spiritually. I realise that there are a lot of boundaries between love and hate and people. Okay, so what I discovered on my journey, that why I had a lot of lessons to learn and still do, is because I am a life path 7. This is where it all lies here within your energy, is having boundaries with people and knowing how far and how long is a piece of string and how far are you prepared to go and how far is it and how long is the piece of string it is before you learn to let me back in, or I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. No, because this is my house. It's my house. I live here. Okay, it's my fucking channel, right? Do you know what I'm saying? It's me. It is me. Hello, me. You alright, me? Or Michelle, or Emily, or Melissa, or Maria, Matilda. But like, yeah, Four of Cups. Not so easy. Are you just going to be accepted to just be able to do what you want? Well, yeah, that's weird, because you can do what you want. It's because I live free, baby. I'll do whatever I like. Yeah, well, why can't you do what I like? Because I like doing what I like. See, the thing is with the feminine energy, you have to be the one that gives it to the masculine. And if you can't, that's where you get stuck, right? That's where you get stuck. A lot of people, even just now, I've done a personal reading. My first advice is reach out to the person. As the feminine energy, you have to reach out to a masculine energy if you want to. That does not mean it's going to work out. And that does not mean that there's going to be a future white picket fence bollocks kind of shit going on in life, right? It means that if you want certain things from a masculine, you have to ask, okay? Because they are taking lead and charge of their own life and they're doing things their own way. Okay, they do not easily bend over and pick up the soap for nobody. They basically do what they want, okay? So you have to ask yourself, how is it that I want you? Why do I want you? Do I want you to change? Have I tried to ever make you change? If that answer is yes, and you've been fucking going through all of this drama, you're not going to change this person for love and money, right? So you're not suited, right? This is more of a counter suit, a law degree, right? Or a degree in psychology. Someone that knows you very well, and someone that knows exactly what you're like and what you're prepared to do, of why they don't let you in. Whoever that message is for, is more than likely for a wolf. Right, but there you go, or a dog, or another Leo. Someone's spending a lot of time with their dog, or I'd done a Cancerian reading yesterday, and I'd done it before I actually went out, and I actually met, and I was talking about my mate Mike, right, and I actually met him yesterday for the first time in months, and he was walking, and I was like, bro, he's like, brother, so I picked him up, and I was talking to him, and he's with a Sagittarius / Taurus person, and he's a Cancerian, right? And he was going on about his dog, and I was like, bruv, I've been coming up in my readings. What is it about this dog? And he's like, well, I don't know if I can like have it and bring it home and stuff like this, and like I want to like live with my girlfriend Louise and so on and so forth, and all this kind of thing. And but we're arguing and like, oh, and I was like, bruv, you're bluffing, I'm doing fucking shit. Like, you know, yeah, but I want my dog. So like they're arguing at the moment again about this goddamn dog, but his dog is lovely. Like, but like, I don't know, like he goes on about his dog and she goes on about her child, like because they're together and like they don't have the same child with each other. She goes on and bangs on about arguing with her child and trying to discipline her child, and he basically bangs on about his dog. There's one man on his dog, bruv. That's why UK lot say, bruv, I'm out. I'm just going to see a man about a dog. Right, so there you go, a man about a dog. That's probably what I'll call your reading. Anyway, Leo, thanks very much. Okay, if you want to join, I'm going to do the 14th until the 21st, and then the 21st until the 31st. It's going to be a 2-week reading, because I have a vaccination coming up tomorrow or the next day. I think tomorrow, I think it is. So I might be ill for a day or so, I'm not really sure, but the last one I was. This is the second jab, so I'm making sure that I've got adequate readings out and done. So I'm going to do your 2-week reading. So it's 14th to the 21st, and then the 21st until the 31st, but you will only find it on the link provided below that says Patron, and it'll only be the full access bundle tier if you want to. But that's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, and then your partner if you want to watch them. And then if you're over there, you obviously can watch one and then wait until your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node comes out. But you can watch them as long as you like, for whatever you like, okay? But all the links are provided below. Thanks very much, Leo. I really appreciate it, guys. Hope you like the music. Please join Angel Radio, and I'll see you soon.